And it looks like we're live. Hey everyone, Jim the Editor here. Welcome back to another Final Fantasy Friday. So, those of you who are just catching up now, what are you doing starting with episode 15? But welcome. I here playing through Final Fantasy X, one of the games of my childhood, along with one of my childhood friends, Chris from Pokemaniacal. Hey Chris, how's it going?
It's going well.
Chris with his brand new microphone, sounding crisp as ever. Should we get into it?
Very exciting.
It is
Absolutely,
exciting.
we should.
Alright, let's get into it. Where were we?
I believe in the desert.
We were indeed
Slowly
in the
dying
desert.
of thirst.
No, we know where the oasis is. We can go back there. Let me
That's
get that.
good. Heat stroke then.
Oh, there's Rikku. What's she doing? Doesn't want to talk to us. Okay, fine. I don't want to talk to her either. Oh, good.
Let me handle the machina.
We're unusually well equipped for this, Chris.
Yes, I suppose we are. We have multiple people who can steal things.
I think just about everyone can steal. I mean, clearly not Titus. And clearly not Lulu.
Hmm.
But Orin should be able to steal. That is because, of course, we have messed around with people's sphere grids. We're not going the usual way. And because of that, we are severely limited. Let's say limited. Is that the right word, Chris?
That is certainly a word. The word I would have used is terrible.
Oh, we're certainly that. We're certainly that right now. But we'll see how this goes.
I hate these birds.
Oh, the birds are pretty bad. They're one of the worst enemies in this game. Thankfully, they are weak. These ones are weak to fire, which, given their surroundings, they live in a desert, is an interesting weakness to have.
There's not usually a lot of fire in a desert. There's not much that can burn.
Yeah, but normally you'd think in a desert things are adapted. Oh, adapted for heat, right?
This is true, yeah, but there's a lot of difference between the heat of a desert and the heat of a fire.
It's true. That's true enough. That's true enough. And I suppose you could make the argument the lack of water means that everything's actually ready to go up in smoke if it.
Yes, precisely.
If it has to. I suppose there's some logic there. Of course, Chris runs the infamous site Pokemaniacal, where he talks about all things.
Oh, that's exciting.
All things Pokemon. And I mean, in the Pokemon world, they'd all be ground and fire types that living in a desert, right? Based on how they seem to do adaptations.
I don't think there are many fire types in deserts. I'd have to think about that. Ground is the primary type.
Yeah.
For deserts. There's the fire types. There's Darumaka, I suppose.
Yep, from Black and White. That's Generation 5.
Yeah. What do you think is desert areas?
It is mostly ground types. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Desert in Hoenn, no fire types there. There's the desert in Unova.
Which is the one we've just discussed.
Yeah, that's got Darumaka. There's a desert in Carlos, which I don't think has any fire types.
And there's a desert in
There's a desert in Alola, which doesn't have any fire types. And I guess in Galar there's Stow on side with that kind of. It's not so much desert as.
That's how it's done.
Rocky, mountainous.
So basically, what we're saying is no, there wouldn't be fire types. There'd be rock and ground types.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't be weak to fire. They'd be weak to water.
No, I suppose not.
Because they'd be adapted to a dry environment.
No complaining.
Yeah, Titus, no complaining. Also, of course, we get these lovely new Albed potions. So anyone with U's, and that is both Orin and Rikku, they get to be healers now. As well as, of course, Waka, who is our healer anyway. Oh, Riku's dead.
Where's Walker?
Yep, let's get Waka out. Waka, of course, our white mage, as I just said, knows life.
I wish he healed people by just throwing his blitzball at them.
I mean, to be honest, it's something that Waka would probably do. Is the live stream working on your end, Chris?
I don't know that it is.
Let me just get out of this for a second. Because we've been doing a lot of talking, and it doesn't look like it's moving.
Yes, I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, and that's not good. Let's get out of there. Let's check what's going on. Tells me we've got 5 viewers, and it tells me the stream's going, but it doesn't seem to have switched across.
And the sound's coming through.
I know what's happened. I haven't clicked that button. Ha!
So it's your fault.
It's completely my fault. Hello to everyone. Oh man, that was silly. So those we just had 5 minutes of 7 minutes of talking to you with nothing on the screen. So yeah.
Yes. Well,
Good thing only 4 people watch this. Hi to everyone. Welcome to the stream. I mean, I guess we were talking about things that weren't necessarily related to anything. It was on screen at the time.
well on your way to becoming a pro YouTuber here.
I mean, the fact that I lost a subscriber this week, which represents like nearly 1% of my total subscribers, should tell you how close I am to becoming a professional YouTuber. But I probably should have clicked on that. That's completely my bad. Sorry out there. To anyone still watching. And thank you for sticking with us.
Trust me, this'll work.
Alright, Rikku, trust in you. It worked.
See ya.
Alright.
Get yourself a girl who can build a grenade on the fly.
Well, I mean, we did use a grenade to build that grenade.
Hmm.
Ahead is a place to rest, Chris.
Is it? Oh, good.
Yep, there's a save point over there. From memory, the weaker fiends are on the right-hand side and the stronger ones are on the left. From
I
memory.
have no memory of this. I choose to believe you.
Yeah, I think it says it somewhere. Alright, Waka, let's use some elemental reels because we still have that, of course. Yeah, here we go.
Good job.
And as Anna pointed out in the comments, Anna, of course, one of our loyal viewers, went back and, having missed the last few episodes, left some comments on them. So if you're interested, do check them out. And as always, there for a quality addition to the stream or the chat. Pointed out that doesn't actually make it more powerful. I I was celebrating last stream, I think it was, getting all 3, but we were fighting a boss, so it only hit 1 person anyway.
Yeah, I think that getting 3 hits only makes it hit all enemies in play.
Yep, rather than actually making it any stronger.
Mm.
But I mean, as I said to her, don't take this away from me.
It's still a victory.
It is. It is.
Yeah. The hand-eye coordination.
We
Nothing else.
we need to take what we get in this game,
Yes.
and with this stream. To be fair, I mean, we've nearly now spent more time in the game than talking about the game, which no one could see. But yeah. Well. I don't know what the plan is here, Chris. Do we want to do a little bit of a grind? I mean, we kind of have to.
Considering
at
where
some
we
point.
are, yeah, I think that's probably reasonable.
Because what I'm worried about is the next fight with you know who. In Bevel.
Eli?
Hi, Anna. Yeah, the person you fight in Bevel. Oh God, don't kill him. Oh God. All right, so we'll just pretend that this first half of the stream didn't happen. Is that right, Chris?
Yeah, what did you do? I wasn't sorry. I had the
Literally nothing.
I had the other stream open and my video was a few seconds behind you. What did you do?
Nothing. Almost nothing.
You fool.
Well, thankfully there is an autosave feature now. Phew. And that's
Oh, no.
why. That's why we need to do some leveling.
Mm.
Because this is atrocious.
Mm.
The fact that we have died twice now in 2 episodes. So just regular monsters. I think is quite damning.
Not quite as damning as you forgetting to put the video on for the first
Oh,
time.
I mean, yeah. But
That was pretty damning.
yeah, but you know what? We have to mark special occasions with special special stream aspects of the stream, and of course, on your special day, I make a very special mistake of messing up the start of the stream. I think that's completely fair and understandable. And
Right,
I'm
so what you're saying is that this is your birthday present to me.
yeah, happy birthday, Chris. For the first 5 minutes of the stream, people had to focus on your voice. Yeah, Rikku is a lightning
the
mage.
sound coming through this lovely new microphone that I have.
Yeah. Everyone should appreciate that. I appreciate that. You get that full depth of Chris's voice.
Good morning or evening, Eleanor, whatever time it is. Thank you.
It is evening here, just to confirm. I assume that Eleanor's still around. Finishing up her PhD, of course. Chris's co-presenter. And I think we can say friend of the
Yes.
of the stream.
Yeah.
Eleanor actually made the Waka meme last week.
Oh yes, you showed me that.
The racism face. It's edit time. It's always edit time. It will never
Edit time
not.
transcends.
It will never not be edit time. I think. Having been at that stage of the PhD myself, it is never not edit time. So I think you just have to kind of concede that and accept it for what it is.
Are we going to die again? Is that what's going to happen here?
No. It only does that move when it flexes its wings.
Alright. If you say so.
Yeah. I believe that's true. Let's just jump. No, actually, fire breath. Oh, Kimari! There we go.
Gotta love Kimari's angry sounds.
Oh, and there he goes. And Waka does not have enough MP left, so we'll have to use the Phoenix down.
He is a terrible white mage.
Because he's one of the worst white mages, which is why he's our white mage.
Bring it on!
Actually, let's get Orin out here, because since he's got a lot of HP. Why is this so hard? Use an Albed potion. Oh god.
We have those.
Yeah, they're going to be fairly necessary. Especially in the process of killing this thing. I mean, we could just run away.
Nope. No running away.
Running away is not an option.
That would be cowardice.
It would be. It would be. And I think it's okay to be a coward sometimes. Cowardice is the better part of valor, isn't that right?
Discretion, actually.
Cowardice is the better part of valor. That's
the opposite of valor.
That's the new quote, Chris.
The
The new quote is cowardice is the better part of valor. Oh god, he's gonna kill us all.
Did Oren just do 27 damage with life?
Yes, but more importantly, he got 27 life back. So, I mean, glass half full here, Chris. Come on.
I would say at most 27% full.
Ah, do you know what we haven't been doing? Casting Haste with Kimari. Also, I just remembered this today. When this game first came out, my younger brothers used to call him Kimahiri. Just adding in an extra I there. And I think that suits him. I think Kimahiri is a good name.
Is that a deliberate mispronunciation?
Nope.
Because they say his name in the game.
Yep. Absolutely. They say his name. It was not deliberate. That is how they thought his name was said, despite it being said differently. Shout out, of course, to the Crooks household, who is not listening at the moment because they are getting ready for cricket on a Saturday morning back in New Zealand.
Fair enough.
I mean, you can debate the fairness of it, I think. It's just what they do. They used to cast an eye over it, but unfortunately, because of how time zones work and how daylight savings work, what's more convenient for you, Chris, now that it's 9 AM your time, that we start, is less convenient for them.
Alas.
Alas, indeed. Alas, indeed. Why is Titus still out here? Surely
I don't
people
know.
are better
You're
equipped.
the one playing the game.
Yeah, but surely there are people who are better equipped than Titus to do things.
Hey, he's been a proper guardian for weeks now. He can handle this.
I think it's been 2 days.
Has it?
Right, so I mean, it's as good a time as any, now that we're trying to beat this thing, to try and figure that out. I think it's been... So there was a night in Jose, there was a night on the Mihin High Road. Do we assume that there was a night in between Jose and now? I think we do. So 3 days maximum. So he's been a guardian for 3 days.
I don't know. I guess I kind of assume that there are more days than that than we actually see.
That's only because we spend years fighting these creatures. Oh yeah. Come on, let's get this right. Let's get this right.
Let's play some cricket.
Oh, Jesus. Nope, let's not. That's sad. Fall at the last hurdle. I mean, there are plenty of other hurdles to fall at. So it's certainly not the last hurdle, but you know what I mean. Why does it take so long to beat these creatures? Why didn't we spend ages in the Thunder Plains? Like I wanted to. Chris, do you have an answer to that?
No.
Oh, it's because Mr. Impatient over the other end likes to actually see things happen. Well, this is what we get. This is what we get for seeing things happen. A 10-minute battle with a regular monster.
Well, I don't know about a regular monster. It's quite a big one.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, thanks, Oren. That is how it's done.
Mm.
All that for 1200 experience. Do you know what would have given us 1200 experience?
A rare candy.
No, wrong game, wrong franchise. The Iron Giants and their two little eyeball friends. Oh god.
Do they?
Yeah, I believe so. So our first thing is we need to kill this guy, who's... I guess he's a dragon, which makes sense why he resists fire and is weak to ice. Because they can do 1,000 damage to everyone.
Yes, let's not have that. None of that.
We don't need that again.
Is Yuna still a better black mage than Titus?
I think a doorknob is a better black mage than Titus.
That's how it's done.
I mean, doorknobs are tricky. Some of them.
Well, yes, you can accidentally turn them the wrong way.
Yeah, absolutely. You can walk into them. If you, I'm gonna save it because that's the stage that we're at, Chris.
Fair enough.
Beware of fiend. Weaker fiend to the right, stronger fiend to the left. Told ya. Oh, Titus, what were you opening then? His hands were nowhere near that chest. This is what we want more of. These things, so we can abuse the steel system. And get these guys experience.
If you say so.
I
And
do
the
say
physics
so.
points out doorknobs can cast Thundara if they have enough static build-up. That's true. Doorknobs are quite good black mages when you put it that way.
Yes, so my comment stands. Oh man. I mean, we may as well use these while we get them. But to answer your question, Rikku Magic 19, Orin 10, Mari 29, Lulu 29, Titus 19, Waka 25. So Titus is as magic as the girl who is afraid of thunder.
This is fine.
Yeah, and they are our white. So just point that out that they are both our black mages. It's not even a factor
I don't
of.
know if Rikku can claim to be a black mage yet, since she doesn't actually know any black magic.
Yes, she does.
Does she?
Yeah, she absolutely does. She knows the full first set. She can
I didn't
thunder.
think she
She
got
can
there
blizzard. Yep. See? Riku's a magic
Oh, so she
machine.
does.
Here we go. That's what we want to see. Steal from that one. Wait your turn. Steal from that one.
That's how it's done.
Gotta get those grenades.
Well, I mean, getting grenades is nice. Actually, we might be better off just using grenades with the people who know use than we are attack. Oh no!
No, this is fine. We're gonna win. We've done it before, we'll do it again.
Orin is darkened. And Rikku is dead. At least Waka has his MP back. Yep, okay. This is fine. Okay, Anna has has decided. I didn't think that was one of the rules that we came up with. But I'm happy.
It's being imposed on us.
I think that's a rule that's being imposed on us, but I'm absolutely happy to roll with that rule that Rikku can actually only use thunder. In the future, she will only learn the thunder magic. So, going forward, we won't even give her the option of anything else. So, that has been decided now. Okay, team?
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of Riku's usefulness comes from the stuff she starts with anyway, from having use and steal, so, you know, she doesn't need more than one spell.
Oh, probably not. I mean, as we just found out, she is literally our second worst mage.
Is she allowed to learn the other black magic spells like Bio and Demi?
Nope. Nope. You can only do one
It's a bit
thing.
of a waste putting her down the black mage track.
Hey, I didn't make the rules, Anna did. I'm just enforcing them.
Alright.
Of course, we got to make all the other rules, so I think it's only fair to allow other people to impose rules. Stone Breath I could use, but it doesn't give us any experience. And
Anna says if they're not elemental spells, it's okay. She's only prohibited from fire, water, and ice spells.
interesting.
Good morning, Jen.
Oh, hey Jen. Here for a good time, not a long time. I think I've heard that from you before. It's your just general approach to life. But nice to see you.
That feels very dark when you put it that way.
I didn't mean it like that. Interesting discussion though. Is Bio technically elemental? In other Final Fantasies, poison is an element. In this one, it's not. Oh, well,
Ow.
thanks. Guess we have to use one of our Phoenix Downs. Oh, he can use, can't he? Yeah,
Can he?
use a thing. There we go. Oh, it's been an action-packed episode, Jen. You just to catch you up on what you missed, I forgot to turn the screen on for the first 5 minutes. So it was just Chris and I talking in front of a blank screen. We have died already, and we spent 10 minutes fighting one of these, only to have another one come along. So yeah, you've really missed out a lot. Do you think that's a fair summary of what's going on, Chris?
Yeah, more or less. Lulu is theoretically supposed to be some kind of warrior, right? Like, she's supposed to be on Tidus's track.
Yes, yeah. She's our fast warrior.
She does 80 damage with her normal attack.
Yes. Do you have a problem with that, Chris?
You know what? No.
Bring it on!
I have no problem with this whatsoever.
Right, so
Everything is fine.
let's see how much Rikku does with a grenade. This could speed things up. Nope, no it won't. Oh, I had so much hope.
How much damage does she do with a spell?
I don't know.
She used thunder on it.
The same as Tidus, so 200. So a grenade is better than that. It still has 12,000 health left, Chris.
This is fine.
Is it?
Yes.
There, just thunder spells all round. Oh god, it's doing this thing again. Is there a hide
Can you
spell?
stop it from using that attack?
Nah. Nope. Once it starts... Oh, it starts with 18,000 health. It's okay, guys.
Seems reasonable.
We'll increase our cheer. Chris, you have to say something cheerful.
Woo! Happy birthday to me.
Oh, that was nearly cheerful. I'll give it to you.
Hurt.
Do you know who can help in a situation like this? Our white mage.
Help. Help is a strong word.
Yes, Jen, we're fully aware that this team is awful.
That is very much the point of this exercise.
Oh god, it's got 2 attacks in a row.
We're going to die, aren't we?
Nope. Aha!
Nope.
Cowardice is the better part of valor, Chris. If we had titles of episodes, that would be our title. While we're here, how many times have you ever seen this? An entire party on critical health, and Waka doesn't have enough MP to heal them all. Oh yeah, get preemptive about it.
You sure this is the way?
Yeah, I think.
Good, confidence. Like to see. Yeah, take that, 75 damage.
Magic has no limits.
Magic definitely has limits. Your 2 co-party members are showing us that quite definitively there, Lulu. And we probably should kill this guy, because as we have discussed, he can do over 1,000 damage with an attack. Okay, yep. He'll do 24 damage. Good on you, Orin. That about sums it up. Get there, no, don't read. Titus. You're a sports star, you're not supposed to know how to read. Stop reading. Bloody hell.
Surely by this point Titus can read Albed.
Oh, he absolutely can. Well, he just did. Don't do the thing. Good, it didn't do the thing.
Maybe he can't read English, but I'm sure he can read Albed.
Well, I
You
mean,
say so.
everything's written in kind of a funny font anyway, right? In this game. It's kind of English, but also kind of not. Hey, Anna, I don't appreciate those accusations.
Why not? It's true.
I mean, just because... I don't even think the last one's true, was it? I thought we did have Yuna in our party the last time we wiped. The first time we wiped.
When was that?
Last episode. A week
don't
ago,
remember.
Chris. A week ago. Jen laughed at us. It was the whole thing.
I can't be expected to remember anything.
Things that happen. Why? Have you been up to a lot this week, Chris?
No, I just
What have you
don't
done this week,
remember
Chris?
things.
What have you done this week?
Absolutely nothing.
Ah, well, birthday week and all that. I suppose. If you can call that an excuse. People looking out for new content on the blog. And where has it been? Gone. Not to be seen. Just disc. Do you have anything on the horizon at the moment for the blog?
Well, I'm still working on my
That's how it's done.
review of Obstagoon.
Right. Which is, for those of you who haven't stayed up to date with all the comings and goings of the new Pokemon, it's a an evolved form of
It's the
Linu.
Gene Simmons badger.
The Gene Simmons badger. Which, you mean,
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Which way is he going to go?
I don't know.
Straight down is the only way that makes sense. Yeah, get that 1 strength.
I didn't think we wanted it to make sense.
No. Straight down makes the most sense in terms of where he's supposed to be going.
Mm.
Yeah, Gene Simmons Badger. Just about sums it up. It's an evolved form of Linoon, who of course is the evolved form of Zigzagoon from Generation 3. And it got a brand new Galarian form in the most recent Pokemon games. So yeah, you're working on that. Anything else? Of course, you've got the Pokemon Trainer Is You series that is always on the go.
Yes,
And that's a new episode next week,
it should be.
where I believe we're heading to
Assuming I
Mount
can
Moon.
decide what actually happens.
We're heading to Mount Moon, is that right?
In that direction, yeah.
That's exciting. I wonder if we'll meet a Magikarp salesman.
Yes, indeed.
That could be quite fun.
I think we have to, right? Like, I have to do something with the Magikarp salesman.
I mean, probably. Probably. In the anime, he wasn't there, was he? He was on the
He's
SSN.
he's on the ship.
Is it still the SSN in the...
I believe in the anime they call it the Saint Anne.
Right. Not the SS Saint Anne.
No.
God, okay, I'm staying
Which I
away from
think-
this side.
I think reflects the original Japanese text of the game. I think in the Japanese version of the game it's also called the Saint Anne.
Huh.
Or Santo Anno or something like that.
Do they have... I mean, what does the SS stand for in...
I found this out recently. I discovered this recently. It stands for steamship.
Ah! What does HMS stand for?
His or Her Majesty's ship.
Right.
So that's the designation for ships of the British Royal Navy.
And I mean, I assume the Commonwealth as well. What are the American ships called?
USS. United
Ah.
States ship.
Right, and the only boats in the Navy are submarines. Is that correct?
What?
The only boats in the Navy are submarines.
No, it's not undersea ship.
No. The only boats in the Navy. Everything else is a ship.
You've lost me.
Everything else, according to Stephen Fry, is an old QI thing. The only boats, or the only vessels that are designated as boats rather than ships, are submarines.
What about tugboats?
They're not in the Navy.
I'm sure the Navy has some tugboats.
Yeah, but are they in the Navy, or are they just Navy adjacent?
I'd say that's splitting hairs.
Yeah, we'll take it up with QI, not me. I don't make the rules, I just follow them.
In any case, the SSN. When I found this out, I did look at the zoomed out images, and it does look like it has big sort of smokestack things, as a steamship would have.
Yeah, I think it does.
So I'm prepared to accept this designation.
What about the SS Aqua? Because that's a catamaran, isn't it?
I don't remember. That's the one from Hoenn, right? The one that takes you between Lily Cove City and Slateport City.
I think it's the one in Johto that takes you between whatever it is and Vermilion City. Takes you back to Kanto.
Oh yes, you're right.
Sometimes I know things. Only sometimes. But I believe that's a catamaran. Or at least it's a double-hulled ship.
Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of look like it. But apparently it is explicitly hydraulically powered. So it should not have the designation SS, because it's not a steamship.
Huh. Interesting enough. And Anna in the chat has said that a boat is something that's launched from another boat, and I think that was originally the case with submarines, and they kept that designation because of that fact.
Surely they don't still launch submarines from boats.
No, I don't think so, but I think it's just the class of vessel that it is now. That's why they're called U-boats.
Yeah. What does the U stand for? Underwater?
Yep. Got it in one. How did you know?
Just a hunch.
Just a hunch. Okay, well let's get Kamari in here to attack that guy, because we need some damage done to him before Titus slices and dices. Got it first time, nailed it.
Actually, the German out there, so it would be Unterwasser.
Yeah, but are they... Yeah, I suppose. Were they called U-boats by the Germans, or are they called U-boats by us?
That is a good question.
And by the Allies in order to describe the German underwater things?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
World War I naval technology and naval terminology is not an area of expertise of mine.
Yes. Planes of... Oh, God.
That's fine.
I look at the chat just as we go into a battle, and look what arrives.
No, this is absolutely fine.
So,
Oren's
how
got
shall we
his
do
overdrive ready. He can baseball whack it straight over the horizon.
That's the plan, but I plan to attack it with everyone first. To try and... Oh, it's got darkness. Good. Oh yeah, do that damage. Waka.
Where's the early bird when you need him?
That's one of my favorite lines in the game, and I can't believe that they like, it still blows my mind that they wrote a specific dialogue for this creature. I just think that's really cool. Where's the early
that is
bird
fantastic.
when you need them?
Alright, Jim, don't screw this up.
I'm gonna screw this up. Can't even see my hands, I'm doing it by feel.
You didn't even use the right one.
Oh shit, I screwed it up.
Even worse than I was expecting you to screw it. Oh no. Why are you so bad at this?
Oh, this is so unprofessional today. I don't know what's going on. Oh, so,
Get someone to use one of the shadow gems we stole from it.
yeah, we will. I'm just gonna have a sip of my tea.
Oh no, it's been eaten.
Oh well. Oh well. Oh. I have such...
That was absolutely terrible.
I just like how chat has gone silent in response to my idiocy. Which, you know, fair enough at the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take that. Oh, it's the most damage we'll see on
Even
this screen
things
for a
up.
while. Yeah, now it only has 20,000 health. And we still don't have a Waka.
That's fine. I'm sure he's doing all right. He's probably safer in there than he is out here.
I mean, I don't think I'll disagree with you. Oh, no, here he comes. Bleh. Miss, come on, miss.
Ugh.
Oh, it didn't do any damage anyway. And then he missed. Well, here we are again. In a battle with something that has... Oh good, Rikku did damage. It's a good thing I don't have a serious reputation as a scholar or anything, right?
Hmm.
This kind of this entire episode would really put a dent in that. Thank goodness for that, huh, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I'm going to promise something, Chris, and you don't have to stick around for this, but I promise that we will baseball a worm at some point today. That will be my birthday, my second birthday gift to you.
Okay. Would that mean continuing to grind off stream?
Nope. Nope. Oh, jeebers. I think this might do a ton of damage. There's nothing really I can do. It's okay. Chris, say something cheerful. Woohoo! That was the most cheerful I've ever heard you be.
Yeah, I'm getting practice. Wait,
You're gonna need
this
it.
Game or in my life?
I think I might mean in your life.
Okay, are we going to die?
No, we aren't.
Everything is... Nothing to worry. We have got this.
I mean, we might. It is believable that we could have this.
We might got this.
And Oren's limit gauge is going up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing that we've got here.
Yep, we've got to have that for the next one.
I should use cheer more often, Chris. You're sounding very chipper at the moment.
You think that's a product of the cheer?
I think it is. I think that woohoo just put you in such a good mood.
No, I think I'm primarily in a good mood because I've had the opportunity to trash talk you for completely screwing up Warren's Overdrive.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's fair. And there's not really any way I can deny it, is there?
No, there isn't. Everyone saw it.
Everyone saw it, just like no one saw the first 5 minutes of the stream. Also my fault.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're still going.
On today.
We're still chipping away. Oren has a full... Would it count if I did it now? I kind of think no. I kind of think I've had my chance with this one, and I've missed it out.
Yeah, I think it's a waste. I think we have to use it for the next one.
Yeah, I agree. Begrudgingly, I agree. Oh god, it's gonna swallow Titus. Good thing Yuna's not here to see this. I was sitting on that joke. I nearly made it about Waka earlier. I know, I should be better than that, but sometimes I'm not.
Sorry, I think I missed the joke.
About... Don't worry, Chris. Don't worry, Chris. Everyone's getting eaten, Anna. Kamari was eaten, Waka was eaten.
Has Kamari been eaten?
Yep, Kamari was the second one to be eaten.
Was he?
He was.
Alright.
I just want Titus back. Can I have Titus back, please?
No. You can't have Titus back.
Give me Titus back, or give me death. Shouldn't joke about that, because it will give me death. Just lanceting all over the place. Oh, I killed it with lancet. Oh well.
Will Titus not get experience now?
No, he doesn't get experience now. Such a waste. And Anna's right, I probably should have baseballed it with Titus in its belly. Orin's entire...
Titus forever.
Well, Orin's entire goal in bringing Titus to Spira is lost because he wasn't patient enough to let him out. You just baseball bats him across Spira. Gets him so far he ends up back in Kilika. And then we'd only have Rikku as a mage, and she can only know thunder spells, so... I mean...
Yeah, that would be a problem.
It would really be a problem. Fire.
Why is Lulu still better at this than Titus?
Because Titus is still better at that than Lulu? Because we've made bad life choices, Chris. I mean, I think it's mostly the bad life choices.
Yeah, the bad life choices count for a lot, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Sadly, they do. Have I gone too far in... Yep, I have.
Yeah, this is the wrong direction. Well, Titus knows Shell now. That's fine.
Ah, he can go into his shell.
He could use a bit of utility casting.
Yeah. I mean,
You know, since he's so bad at actual damaging spells.
yeah, Shell doesn't rely on being good at magic.
Hmm.
Oh, you're getting Waka. Oh, Cura, with all that MP he doesn't have. Oh, more MP
He's
for all
got
those
more.
spells he has.
Yeah. He's gonna become a more competent white mage now.
Now, I'm saving it now because we will die.
Will we?
Not
What am I
confident
saying?
enough to say.
Oh,
Yeah, Quacktas!
hey, it's one of these things.
Hit those feathers. Missed that attack. Oh, good. Oh. Let's go. Challenges. Find one of these worms. This is where they mostly live.
That is true, Eleanor. We are all going to die someday.
Yep. Inevitable fact of life.
Except possibly Titus, because he's not real.
And lobsters.
Yes, also lobsters. Obviously.
That is a thing that some scientists believe, right? That lobsters are immortal.
I have heard something to that effect.
Or that they can't die of natural causes. They inevitably die of something.
I don't know about inevitable.
I mean, yeah, there is the chance, because they molt and they keep growing, that there is a submarine-sized... Titus. There's a submarine-sized lobster down at the bottom of the ocean. And I mean, if you want to believe in that world, then good for you, Chris. Can I baseball bat one of these things? I don't think I can, actually. I don't think you can while they're flying.
Oh, really?
Well, that's a word you're going to have to explain in the chat, Anna. They don't experience senescence.
Senescence, old age.
Yeah, they don't age past sexual maturity. Which, from memory, some people think means that they can't die of old age, right? Yeah. They're just as likely to get preyed on by something else whenever they're out there. Let's Let's slice and dice. Nailed it. Can't remember what the fastest you can get those things in are. I used to know. I used to play this game a lot. Oh, and Titus is dead again.
Yeah, what else is new?
I mean, not really much, to be honest. I've been trying to write a book all week. I've been doing the energy ethics stuff, which is gearing up. Got a big art competition coming up soon, Chris. Never been part.
Competition.
Yeah, I've never been part of an art competition before.
Why is there an art competition for the energy ethics group?
Well, we are launching the Center for Energy Ethics.
As you do.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, Titus knows life.
Does he? Good
Yeah.
for him.
So we're launching the Center for Energy Ethics, which is a centre based at the University of St Andrews that is interdisciplinary in its focus and looking to bring together conversations from all around the university so that they can be happening in one place in one space. So to help scientists talk to anthropologists and talk to people in charge of policy and stuff like that about energy things.
And obviously for that you need art.
Also, as part of that, one of our lead investigators, one of her big ideas is that you can convey a much stronger message in art than you can necessarily in text. And
true.
so the fine arts have always played a sizable role in her vision of the project. So, as part of the Energy Ethics project, or the Energy Center for Energy Ethics, rather, there will actually be a resident artist attached to the project, which I think is quite cool.
Yes. So is the competition to pick that artist?
No, I think the resident. I don't know how they're going to pick that. It's just kind of an art project to get people engaged with the work that's being done in these fields. And the piece of art, like, it could be a sculpture, it could be a painting, it could be a picture, it could be a poem, it could be a short film. So it's a very wide definition of art that they're using here. Good, 85 damage. But yeah, so that's the thing that's coming up. Why did I do that? He's got darkness, and now he's dead.
And that is all your fault.
I mean, probably.
All your fault.
To be honest, most of these things today, yeah, my fault. Okay, Waka, go faster. Oh, he's going to use one of these things. Pray for us.
Fine.
Yeah, actually, we've used Power Break, so it is actually fine.
That is true, Anna. Orin has been dead for a long time. So we can hardly be blamed.
Oh, this is going to be another long battle. Thought we were getting better, but we're not. Let's get Rikku out here, because hopefully she'll have a limit break. And we can get this done quickly.
No.
You saying no, she won't have a limit break, or no, we won't be able to get it done quickly? Because,
Both.
I mean, yeah, you could mean both. These birds are painful. They're not even fun. At least the giant worms are
I'm
fun.
beginning to think that our general strategy for this playthrough is not a good idea.
I mean, Not without dedicating hours and hours to grinding. Which you refuse to let me do.
Well, just fundamentally, it seems like a rather bad premise for a stream.
And what do you think about this as a good premise for a stream, Chris? Us talking about energy ethics to people who just want to watch Final Fantasy?
Well, to be honest...
No, don't finish that. You've said enough. None of the 7 people watching this want you to finish that sentence, Chris, because I think it says a lot about all of us. Why isn't the darkness working on him? See, normally at this point of the game, I think you're supposed to have Dark Buster, which works for 1 turn 100% of the time. So I think that's supposed to be... Oh, you're also supposed to be able to do thousands of damage. Or thousands of hit points worth of damage.
Well, certainly over 1,000.
As opposed to our 300. We're going to get there, team. Okay, Jen, see you later. Thanks for joining us. It's always good to hear from you. Hopefully this hits. He's darknessed, but...
Darkness doesn't affect magic, though, does it?
No. No. I was hoping that extended to limits. Overdrives, rather. Sorry. Use the proper terminology for this game. Oh, Rikku getting some more defense. That's gonna help. Not at all. Oh, Walker's out of MP. Does anyone else know Cure? Auron knows Cure. Of course Auron knows Cure. We have to go back to the save point and get some more MP for our mage. Oh good. These things we can beat. I mean, not Walker, but everyone else. Oh, almost an anticlimax. I was
That's how it's done.
was worried every time the battle animation goes off. I'm worried now. Although I'm also hopeful that it's going to be a worm. Save.
So how long do you think we're going to be in this desert?
Years.
Because we're certainly not leaving this week.
Well, that was a waste of an animation.
Wait, what just happened?
We started a battle against a cactar. The cactar ran away, and so the battle was over.
Ah.
Oh yeah! Okay, walk up.
Time to redeem yourself, Jim.
No, I don't think redemption is in this arc. Just making sure everyone attacks.
Reasonably enough.
Trying to get it darknessed up, but it doesn't seem to be working. Once more.
That would be too easy.
It'd be too simple. $40,000 HP. Who decided that that would be a thing? 40,000.
It's fine.
It's a silly number.
But 45,000 is a much nicer number.
Oh, absolutely. Nailed it!
Yeah.
There it goes! Though that was not the best camera angle for it.
Waste. Let's go.
No, that's a shame.
You don't really get to see it from that angle. But
No.
that does... You will... I mean, we'll try and get another one, but that does count as our one, Chris. That's your birthday present. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope the build up to it made it even more pleasurable.
Absolutely.
Kill this little bugger.
Maybe the best thing you can do in this game.
I don't even know if that maybe is necessary. I think it might be the best thing. I think absolutely that is the best thing. Just full stop. Does anyone in the chat or anyone watching this later on have any suggestions for what the best thing in this game is? To be honest, anyone who's watching this later on is going to get through the 6 minutes of us talking at the beginning with nothing on the screen and leave then. So they're not still going to be here. Try and get one from a better angle though. But we are now no longer... it's no longer required of us to find one. Is right. Is right. I think both of us, Chris, are just sitting here contented after seeing that worm go flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had everything I wanted out of today.
That's I mean, that's saying a lot considering that it's your birthday.
No, my birthday was yesterday.
We've discussed this, Chris. During the stream, you exist on my time. Oh, no. Titus, you've gone the wrong way. Go back to here. During the stream, you exist on my time. It is Friday night. This is Final Fantasy Friday, and it is your birthday, and you will like it.
Alright.
So accept it, accept our love, and our well wishes.
I accept this.
Or
I
else.
accept your love. I am touched
Good. Good. As
by
you
your love.
as you should be. Oh. Go away, Deathbird.
What are the deathbirds called?
Zoo?
Zoo. Belongs in a zoo.
Oh, Chris comes with the joke. Not a good one, but I mean,
No.
it is undeniably a joke.
More a recommendation for a course of action than a joke.
I mean,
We need to start a zoo and put it in the zoo.
well, I
So that it
suppose
won't bother us again.
technically we do kind of do that. Later on. Of course, we still haven't discussed how many of those side quests we're going to do.
Do we really have to do them?
Oh, we don't have to. But there are some brilliant ones. Like, I think the people deserve... By the people, I mean you guys, of course. I think the people deserve to see
Let's see on top.
my frustration at the Titus Chocobo race. And you know what? I think it might be cathartic for you too. I think you might like to see that.
In a sense, I would never willingly choose again to do the Chocobo race myself. But I
Well-
suppose watching you do it.
And I think that's going to be one of those things that I think we just clear a chunk of time and say, this stream goes until I get it. So we...
Yes, I suppose that might awaken a certain sadistic joy in me.
And, I mean, if people wanted to make it into a drinking game, they could make it into a drinking game. They may die. And I'm certainly not going to be able to do it if I'm drinking. Take that, Zoo. But I think that's that would be a good approach, is to just do a timeless stream that starts with us starting the Chocobo race and ends when it ends. Which would be really anticlimactic if I got it.
When both of us are able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, details. I'm sure, I mean, neither of us are overly busy, right? And it's not going to be for at least another month and a half.
True.
I don't want to fight this guy right now. I don't know why I brought Titus out. Steal from the box. Get the X potion. This is not a good use of our time.
Let's end this.
Let's end this.
Is any of this a good use of our time?
I meant specifically within the game, it's not a good use of our time. Oh, open the box. 10,000 gil. Handy. Think of all the Blitzball players we can sign with that money. When they allow Blitzball again.
When the pandemic is over, you mean?
When the pandemic is over and they allow Blitzball once more. To grace our screens. Orin, you go away. Titus, use Dark Attack. This might be a better angle for it.
You need to charge up Orin's gauge, though.
Easily done. No pressure. Come on, Kamari. Do a Kamari thing. Come on, Waka. Try your best.
Do a Yuna thing.
Yeah, do a Yuna thing. Try this to go away. Orin, come back. That's actually a decent amount of damage. I know it was a critical hit, but beggars can't be choosers.
Does scale with your magic stat, or how does that work?
I don't actually know how Prey works. I don't think it.
It definitely does get stronger over time, right?
I wonder if it does a percentage of your HP, just a very low percentage.
Yes, indeed, Anna. It does make sense for Walker to pray. He's extremely devout.
I mean, we totally planned that, right, Chris?
Yeah, sure.
Waka's praying all the time.
He's a natural white mage.
He's a natural white mage. Truer words. End of that thing. Let's get Lulu out. Chris, say something cheerful.
Woohoo! I know that's the same as last time. I couldn't think of anything. I panicked.
Chris, say something else cheerful.
Hooray!
Oh, I like it. Oh. Chris, say a kind of prayer. No, you don't have to do that. Cheer again.
Zaloom!
Zaloom? There we go. Oh no! Not Orin! Oh, it's Lulu.
I love the animation where they just spin around like that.
It makes complete sense. Alright, here we go, team.
Are we really gonna knock Lulu over the horizon?
Yes! Nailed it! Bye!
Let's go.
Oh, that is funnier. That is funnier after After he's just knocked Lulu over the horizon, he's just like, oh well, let's move on.
Didn't need her anyway.
May as well just be saying, nothing to see here. You just murdered one of our teammates, effectively, Oren. Ah.
Now, to be fair, he didn't murder her, he just stranded her inside a giant worm in the middle of the desert, nowhere near the rest of her friends.
I mean, do we know? It's called Shooting Star. Do we know that that worm ever stops? Oh, there she is.
Maybe it goes into orbit, you think?
Just for, I mean, maybe. I don't know that it doesn't. Which is not a very good argument for anything, I know that. Imagine trying to use that in an academic paper, Chris.
We don't know that it doesn't.
We don't know that it doesn't, therefore, it does.
I'm sure there have been many academic papers that made exactly that argument, just dressed up with fancier language.
Oh, speaking as someone who works on early Rome, 100%. There have 100% been people who have written effectively that. Well, you can't prove that there was a king, so there wasn't.
More importantly, you can't prove there wasn't a king, so there was.
I mean, both are true. You can't prove either. Well, you can.
There both was and wasn't a king.
It's Schrodinger's Rex. Until someone invents a time machine and goes back to early Rome, they both did and didn't have kings.
And that's why there are two versions of history that exist in superposition.
Until someone breaks the world and goes back in time. I don't think we're ready to go to the end of this section yet, Chris.
Of this area.
Yeah. I don't trust us.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't made a whole lot of progress on the grinding front.
I mean, dying does tend to set you back. I'm not gonna lie.
He died once.
Yeah, and we only lost kind of 2 battles worth of stuff, but yeah, spent too much time in battles against things that don't reward us with enough experience for how much time they take. Lulu, you're supposed to be our person that deals with these things. Deal with these things. Stop letting our mage do it.
Is she the worst at her job?
Define worst. She's the most ill-suited to the job we've given her. I think she might be slightly worse at her job than Yuna is at the job we've given her. So, I suppose so? Okay. 19 magic versus what's Lulu's attack? 15. Yeah, I'm willing to call it just on that. There's not another save point up here, is there? No, it just goes all the way to home. With those gross things in the ground. Anna's talk about kings and you can't prove there wasn't a king. I mean, it's in part it's about burden of truth, right? Burden of evidence, right? Proof. That's the word I was looking for. Burden of proof.
Good job.
Yeah, I got there eventually. And basically asking who that lies upon.
Mm.
Like, if you've got written evidence that you can date to the time, then you have to prove a reason not to believe that written evidence. The fun thing about early Rome is that the written evidence that we do have was written 700 to 500 years after the time period it's talking about.
Did you just say 7,500?
7 to 500. So anywhere between 7 and 500, depending on which early Rome you're talking about. But also that the historiographical tradition, great word, at Rome dates to kind of 200 BC. So it's not as if our sources that still exist were using contemporary sources.
The sources had bad sources.
Yeah. And we don't even know how much they used those earliest sources, so we could be talking about sources of sources of sources.
So it could all be lies.
It could absolutely be all lies, and some people, particularly the German scholarship, this is in depth for the stream, particularly the German scholarship, like to say that you can't know what's true, therefore you can't believe any of it. So the burden of proof is on the people asserting the positive rather than denying the literary tradition. Yay, early Rome. Am I right, Chris?
Indeed.
No problem.
No problem is right, Titus.
Exactly. Titus is going to solve every major historical problem in the field.
Well, I mean, can he go through time? He's a dream.
Probably.
I mean, we've seen him experience his own childhood since he's arrived in Spira, right? I mean,
I have a feeling those may be flashbacks.
they could be flashbacks. Maybe time is non-linear in Zanarkand.
Maybe.
Somehow I don't think Sin can travel through time, though. Just through dreams.
No.
Well, if Sin could travel in time...
It can warp space, and space is the same as time.
If it can travel through time, though, then how is it ever defeated?
It isn't. As we know. It always comes back.
Yeah, but it comes back as a different thing, right? That's
I
how...
don't know, does it?
Well, that's how Jex became Sin. Jex wasn't always Sin. But he now is Sin, therefore... And we know at some point he wasn't. So Sin has changed. Wonder if Sin always looks like a giant whale monster.
That's what I thought you were saying.
No, I wasn't saying that. But, I mean, can we rule that out?
I don't know.
Are there any illustrations
I kind
of
of assumed
Sin?
that it always looked the same.
I mean, that's always been my assumption
Bring
too.
it on. Oh,
Because they recognize it when it comes back, right? Like they don't assume it's something else.
Take that.
Yeah, but is it just kind of the how many people see Sin on a regular basis, one, and survive? Like, would they know if it had changed? And, like, 10 years in Spira is a fairly long time.
They do have recording devices.
They do. They do.
So you kind of only need one person to survive a fairly good idea of what it looks like.
Yeah, that's true. Good counter-argument. I concede. I think it would be fun, but fun does not equal truth. Sadly.
Yeah, I think if it looked different every time, they would figure out that something was going on.
I mean, You'd hope they figure out
And
that something was going on
might
anyway.
not automatically assume that it was the
So,
same
how
creature.
shall we do this?
But I mean, I don't know. There's something to be said for sin being just that thing that destroys stuff that is giant and has supernatural powers and makes our life miserable. Like, just because it doesn't take the same shape, if it's doing the same thing. I mean, this is all academic anyway, because as you said, we can't know.
We can't know what we don't know.
Can't know what we don't know. And you can't prove it does, so it doesn't. There you go, Chris. Brought that full circle. You're welcome.
Yes. And that's why Romulus was just the Latin name for sin.
Oh. Romulus, destroyer of worlds.
Early Rome was ruled by a colossal flying whale monster.
Riku's back.
Yeah, I mean, you can't prove it
You
wasn't.
can't prove it wasn't.
Therefore it was. Like how this episode's been split neatly into two halves. The first half being cowardice is the better part of valor. The second half being can't prove it wasn't, so it was. Come on, Orin. Don't get swallowed. No! Oh, it's just Waka.
Should we wait for him to get out just so he gets experience?
I mean, I suppose that would be the practical thing to do, Chris. But it just takes him so long to have turns. Oh, I know. This could never go wrong.
Good idea.
What's the worst that could happen? I could mess up. All of a sudden, the worm is very wriggly. Chris, say something cheerful.
Hooray!
Lance it. Chris, say something cheerful that's not hooray.
Yippee!
Waka, get out of there. There we go. That worked.
Yeah, we just needed to tell him what he needed to do.
This is often the problem with Waka. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Oh, here we go. Better work. Otherwise we have a hasted... Nailed it! Bye, worm.
That's how it's done.
There
Never
we
gets
go.
old.
It doesn't. It doesn't. What do you say we head over to the save point and call it a day, Chris?
Yeah, I think that's a high note to end on.
I think so too. I think so too.
Oh, and Waka knows Shell now. Excellent.
Yeah, Waka is as good as shielding others from magic as Titus. Orin got speedier. Nothing happened to Titus. Or Lulu. And Rikku got more magic defensive. Brilliant! Well, let's hope we don't run into a zoo. No, we didn't. Got to the save point, and that is a fantastic place to bring us to an end. Thank you everyone who joined us today. I had fun. Sorry about the first 6 minutes. I hope you had fun too. Big happy birthday to my co-presenter here, Chris from Pokemaniacal. Happy birthday, Chris. I'm not going to sing.
Thank you very much.
But in my head, I'm singing.
Keep it there.
I will. What do we have to look forward to from you this week, Chris?
Good question. Hopefully the Obstagoon review pretty soon. Some more of a Pokemon trainer is you.
We should probably publish some answers to some Patreon questions as well.
Yeah, I know. I should.
We'll get there.
I'll try and do one today.
We'll get there. For me, nothing much. We'll be back here next Friday, same time, same place. Please do subscribe. If you're watching this, if you got this far, may as well. It makes me sad when I lose subscribers, and we lost one last week. RIP, subscriber number 125. That was my moment of silence. Anyway, from me here, thank you very much. We'll see you next time.